Begging your pardon.
You've traveled a long way, haven't you, mortal? And with a pilfered staff, no less. I have good news and I have bad news. But before I state either of them, you tell me your name. My patience is not infinite, although my mercy certainly is. Say that one more time for me, darling. I'm a little hard of hearing. Now, care to explain why I have found you in the middle of my domain? A domain I very heavily locked down, mind you. With my stolen staff. You dropped on the ground, by the way.
It was the only thing I saw, and I just grabbed it.
You just grabbed it, huh? Well, good news and bad news for you then. The bad news is, if you wound up here, that means you're very dead.
Really doesn't
I
take two
hate
and
to
two.
be the bearer of bad news. But at one point or another, you died. Further, you died, and you're not one of mine. Which can only mean you've come from an outside universe.
Seems like it, yeah.
An introduction, I suppose, is in order. I am Imperium Zero. I am God. And that staff you have was one my forebears made it. For one reason or another, it's bound itself to you.
Bound?
Powerful relics, such as the staff you and I hold in our hands, are relics that bind themselves to the soul of a user. Interestingly, the staff that you hold, the original splinter of Stardust, is one of my predecessor's staffs of creation.
Creation magic?
Yes. Though I doubt you can utilize it, I'm afraid. It takes a strong mind and a stronger focus. I wouldn't advise trying to do anything fancy. More particularly, if you so much as sear a single leaf in the sanctuary I've only just finished reconstructing. I whirlsing you around the wheel of incarnation a second time.
Right.
It's not a threat, it's a guarantee, I pinky promise you. That said, binding yourself to that staff seems to have given you a second lease on life. You're technically not dead. Point of fact, you're very much alive.
Yeah. Yes, I am.
I realize this is a lot to take in. I know. Being confronted by God. Being told that you've just died and woken up in a strange place. Normally, I explicitly deal with the dead and damned. I do not bother with the curiously isekai.
So that's...
Do you know how you died? No, don't remember. All you remember is reaching out and taking that staff, huh? I had to hazard a guess. I would say your soul probably fell adrift in one of the many celestial currents. It gathered its way here while we were reconstructing. And somehow, you found an item that is very precious to me. My predecessor lost that staff a long time ago, back when they were mortal too.
Do you need this back, then?
It is bound to you, and so an opportunity presents itself. Dares. You have stumbled into a realm, a confluence of possibilities. You will find difficult times ahead of you, I'm afraid. And not much I can do to prevent it. And yet, there is a purity within you. A splinter of stardust is not corrupt. But what that tells me is that you are suited. So here's what is going to happen. I will be forging a compact with you.
What?
A pact. I will give you my knowledge. I will teach you to utilize that staff. In exchange, I must ask you to aid me with a number of tasks. I will not ask them forcibly of you, and yet
I mean...
the staff chose you for a reason.
To be fair, I don't think I really have much of a choice. This is what saved me, after all.
Fairly true. Not to mention, it would be very trivial just to kill you and take the staff back, but that would be a terrible waste of resources. Not to mention a terrible waste of potential. And I'm in a good mood. You've stumbled into my home right as I finished rebuilding. You're the very first person to visit. Which is unfortunate. I had really hoped it would be my boyfriend. But we are neither here nor there.
Right.
Serve me. I will offer you my aid. I will offer you my knowledge. I will offer you all that I have. And in exchange, you will live to service me. Together, I believe we can make reality a better place.
Okay.
Welcome home.